The Festival of St. John is celebrated all over Europe at midsummer. The origins date back to the 14th century, but Oporto's innovation of plastic hammers dated from only about 1980. The squeaky devices are intended to be used to hit other revellers gently on the head. Another event essential is considered to be grilled sardines. As the afternoon wore on, more and more tables came out onto the streets with food and drink. Given that Oporto reputedly gets about 200,000 visitors for the event, it was not surprising that the streets became ever busier as the day went on. Perhaps sun hats could also be used to provide protection against the hammers. Street parties started to get into full swing. I then headed down to the banks of the Douro. The scene across the river to Villanova de Gaia was quieter than usual, but the quayside I was on was very crowded and noisy. A bit up from the river there was a bustling and very smoky food market. A stall for a popular bakery catered for the Portuguese sweet tooth, with sponge cakes and its speciality of kisses of love. Activities for children were not forgotten. There were also little neighbourhood community events in local squares. This bar had brought in musicians to attract customers, and was grilling plenty of sardines ready for them. There were other traditions such as tabletop cityscapes made up of hundreds of little model clay buildings. There were also little pots of the basil herb. Paper hot air balloons were for after dark. The following afternoon there was another part of the festivities with the annual regatta of Barco Ribeiros. These are the boats that had originally been used to carry the casks of port down the Douro from the vineyards. They are now kept by the port wine companies and moored alongside their cellars on the Villanova de Gaia side of the river. The banks were well lined with expectant spectators. The barcos were unpowered craft that had originally used their sails to go upstream and the flow of the Douro to come back down. Hence, for the regatta, it required motorboats to tow them out to the start line at the mouth of the river. Once under sail, it took them about an hour to get back to the finish line. And once there, they had to immediately drop their sail. The winning boat was owned by Grahamsport and was named after their vineyard up the Douro. The remaining boats gradually drifted in on the gentle breeze. The rebello part of the name means long tail, referring to their lengthy rudder. I managed to resist buying an official souvenir hammer.